I do thank you and appreciate it, Mike. Thank you. I also want to thank all of my friends and family who were able to make it tonight. Some of them were stuck in traffic, I think, and had intended to be here, but I do appreciate all their support. Mike mentioned some of them, but they wouldn't mind standing for a minute. My beautiful wife, Julia, our son, Jonathan, and Kara was around here somewhere. I'm going to be honest, when I was notified first that I was going to be inducted, I was surprised and honored, and do appreciate it. But I found out I was going to have to give a speech. I was a little bit nervous. Obviously, it brought back some memories, some very stressful memories in high school, class presentations, something that I never really looked forward to, or enjoyed. So I hope I don't offend any teachers here tonight, but I do plan on reading most of my speech, something that I know that was frowned upon. But let's be honest, this induction is for the Athletic Hall of Fame and not for the Academic Hall of Fame. So, I'd first like to thank Mr. Mark Richardson and the Hall of Fame Committee for their support and for selecting me as one of the newest members. I would also like to thank Kim Hogue, who I don't know if I've seen or met or if she's here tonight, but I appreciate all of her help and support and all the emails and communication that we had back and forth. Also want to thank or congratulate Tessa. Tessa, congratulations on your accomplishments and for being inducted this year as well. Also like to congratulate all the members of the Athletic Hall of Fame and thank everyone who is a member for being able to come out tonight. It's truly a privilege and an honor to be recognized and associated with some of Brookville's finest athletes. Being an athlete and having the opportunity to participate in any sport wouldn't be possible without the hard work and dedication of all the teachers, coaches, and staff. I would like to especially thank my golf and tennis coaches, Mr. Mike Akers, who unfortunately wasn't able to make it this evening, and Mr. Bob Ballard, who fortunately was. So I do appreciate him making the trip and coming down. I know that spending all the extra time after school, putting up with some of our teammates was quite stressful, and I know from actually being an assistant coach for New Albany's team one year that the extra pay definitely does not compensate you for your amount of time and effort. But I really do appreciate all of their hard work. Would also like to say thank you to Ms. Carol Pagnelli, who I know probably didn't expect to be here either, but she was our assistant principal and athletic director. We'd like to thank her for all of her hard work, but especially one of the memories I had with her was when she purchased me at Senior Slave Day. I was embarrassed. She had me give a golf lesson to her on the front lawn of the high school, and I just remember all the other students looking out the windows and making all kinds of comments on the situation. So that was my first golf lesson of what would become one. So, as I said, a good school and athletic program wouldn't be possible without the hard work and dedication of all the coaches, teachers, and staff. It's also not possible without the help and guidance of a good leader. So I'd also like to thank Mr. Dale Kramer, my high school principal, for his dedication and commitment, not only to the school but to the community. He's someone that I know we've always looked up to and enjoyed seeing when we come back to visit. Thank you, Mr. Kramer. I don't think anyone growing up can really recognize how much time, dedication, and support parents are. So most importantly, I would like to thank my parents. Without their love and support and all the sacrifices that they made for myself and my brother and sister, having the opportunities that we had wouldn't have been possible. So I remember getting up early for golf tournaments, getting in the truck with Dad and falling asleep all the way there, and getting up to play and then getting back in the truck and sleeping all the way home. So I appreciate him being able to take me to those events. I don't think anyone growing up can really recognize how much time, dedication, and support great parents really give to their kids. It's something that I'm sure I took for granted and just recently became probably more aware of, as my wife and I are now the ones on the other end running our kids back and forth to all their events. So I believe that this award is really in recognition of all of my parents' support and sacrifices. So I applaud them, and it's with great pleasure that I kind of accept this award on their behalf. I mean, they're the ones that are deserving and should be recognized. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I'd like to close, by saying just 3 simple words. This closing really was going to make more sense if my brother-in-law was going to be able to make it tonight, which is, he was stuck in traffic. But these are 3 words that it's been a long time since I've said them, and being an Ohio State alumni, my wife and I don't very often say, and we really discourage our children from saying. But if Matt was here, I was going to, encourage him to get his phone out to videotape this little moment of me saying, "Go Big Blue." And that would make more sense if you understood that he's a huge Michigan fan. So, but I appreciate everyone here tonight and for the recognition, and thank you.